Good evening, everyone. Just another quick table update for the new stuff that's arrived. I've actually enjoyed painting the figures up so much that I actually went and bought a whole load more. So I've got quite a lot of infantry, and what I was missing was cavalry. So after seeing a video on YouTube with the household cavalry, somebody painted that up. I can't remember who it was now. I decided they looked fantastic, so I gone and bought the household cavalry. So I've got, first of all, the command set here. So we've got the officer and the trumpeter, and then an ordinary cavalry guy and their horses. Then we've just got the 3 troopers and then another 3 troopers. So that should make 9 altogether, which I'm led to believe is a squadron. I'm just learning all this stuff, so you have to bear with me if I get the terminology wrong. So I shall enjoy painting that lot up. And if we just move over, I also purchased the colonels. So it comes in a pack of 3. These are all from Perry, I think. I think I've got it right this time. So 3 different colonels here with their horses. And then I saw these while I was shopping. These are Marines, and I thought that would make a nice breakup of foot troops, having a couple of companies of Marines. So I've got 2 sets of 4 there, so loading and firing. So maybe we've got a rear rank and a front rank for the 2 stands. And then we've got, I think that's not an officer, it's one of the senior guys. I can't remember off the top of my head now. But anyway, not an officer, but somebody quite high up on the ship. Then we've got the officer. Here we've got a drummer, and then just below him there's the sergeant. So I think they should base up really quite nicely. So 4 to a base, same as the infantry. So that's 3 bases, so 2 sets of ordinary Marines, and then the command base. So that should look pretty neat, actually. Mixed in amongst, well, not amongst, but mixed in with the ordinary line troops. I also got the generals packs as well. So let's have a look at this one first. Oh, can't quite get this box open now. Here we go. So in here we have Wellington. Looks pretty smart. We've got, I don't know what that says. Hang on a second. Payton, something like that. With an umbrella and a top hat, which is quite cool. And then Uxbridge, I think this is. So that looks, he looks quite cool. So that's that one, and they're 3 horses, of course. And then the other one Come on, box. I really should get a tripod for this camera rather than holding it. Right, here we go. So we've got 3 more generals. I can't even read that one. Nope, no idea. I'll work that out soon enough. There's one of them. There's the other one. Let's see if I can read that one. Malket, something like that, or Halket. And this guy, Kemp. I can read that one. I think that says Kemp. No, it doesn't. No idea. I'll look them up anyway online. And then we've got their 3 horses too. So these horses are pretty good. In fact, all the horses are pretty good. So I'm going to try and perfect my horse painting. Because I've got a lot of horses to do. Oh, sort of bent a bit there. A lot of horses to do. I wanted to add cavalry because I've got enough of the foot troops, foot soldiers or infantry even, there we go, to do, I think it's 2 regiments, maybe even 3 regiments, but I have no cavalry to go with them, so that's why I purchased the cavalry. I needed some command figures, so that's why I got the generals. And to go with the generals, I bought the colonels, because the generals just wouldn't be stood there on their own. So I think they're colonels. So I bought the colonels. And this was a bit of an impulse purchase. I just happened to see it on the site. So that's how I ended up with these guys. And I think they're a bit thinner than these, not by much, but they should mix in quite well. So that's how I ended up with those guys, and that's how I've ended up with all of this lot. So I shall enjoy putting these together. It might take me a while. This is a long-term project to get this lot done. I don't expect to do it very quickly at all, but the idea is it's great motivation putting this lot together. I've also sorted these out. I now understand how this stuff is supposed to be based up. So I'm organised these into regiments. So what you see on this table here now is what's left to do to make up the first regiment. So that should hopefully be done by the end of the weekend, next weekend. I did some reading actually. I bought myself a book on Napoleonic uniforms, and they said the drummer was in the reserve colours, which is the reverse of the main colours for the uniforms. So that's why the drummer for the 33rd is red over white for his uniform. I think that's right. It's too late now. It's had its first coat of varnish. So if he's wrong, it's tough luck. He will be as he is. He just needs one more coat of varnish, and then he can be popped onto the command base. But I'm quite pleased with how the drums turn out. That looks awesome, I think. Very fiddly to do, but well worth it, I think. So, weathering and then a second coat of varnish for this guy. Then he's done. I still have General Hill to do. See, I can read this one. Still have him to do, and his horse. I like these so much. I've actually gone and ordered another 6 of these. No, sorry, another 12 of these to put with the colonels and the generals to guard those guys. So if I just move the base in, so this was the one I was working on last night or yesterday. So here he is. Here's the mounted officer with his little escort guy. So he's painted up as a light company or light infantry, and I just made him a nondescript from a nondescript regiment, really. So he's got the yellow collars and yellow cuffs, because according to my book there's more of those yellow cuff regiments than anybody else, so he could be from anywhere. But he's painted up really nicely. He's got the Shako badge on there. I don't believe they do these with covered Shakos, but I think that looks pretty smart. As it is, I'm pretty sure that there have been the old style hats kicking around for a little while. So that's all based up. There's a little command stand, officer stand. I'm quite pleased with how that's turned out. It was very, very, very fiddly to get the white line around the top of his collar. Unbelievably fiddly. I think I painted that collar about 4 times. But he's done. Anyway, so I've got enough now to keep me busy for the rest of the year, I think, because I've still got the 95th to paint up, and another 2 regiments of these guys to paint up. So, all in all, I should have quite a substantial army for the British Army, and I still need to get some more artillery, but that can wait till later on in the year. So the next question comes to storage. How on earth do people store this stuff? Because they end up like this, or even taller with the flag. What are you guys using? Plastic boxes, divided plastic boxes with a little lid that's meant for screws and nuts and bolts and that kind of thing, or what? I have no idea. So hopefully somebody can let me know what they use, so I can go get some of that, so when I assemble this stuff up it doesn't all get broken, the bayonets get broken while they're just sitting waiting for use. Anyway, that's enough of my rambling tonight. It's carry on painting for me, so I want to finish this by the weekend. This regiment by the weekend, get them based and varnished, and then I can get cracking with the cavalry. Before then I do more of the infantry. Anyway, enough rambling. Catch you later. Bye.